It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Adrian Hauser is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So coming to the plate, Chris Bryant. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Cubs, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here comes the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
3-0 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that one misses as well, so it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that. He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Bryant aboard here at first with nobody out. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. Scooped up, and he is in there.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that brings up Javi Baez. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to Smoke, but it's too late as he'll get just the 1.
Batting fourth, the catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
From the belt, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three and one to him now. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. The 3-1 pitch. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Ball four.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Nico Horner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. To 2-2 now.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Seared down the first baseline. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. One run is scored.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. Two runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box, Jason Kipnis. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled off. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
From the stretch, the 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Garcia gloves it, and the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Cubs lead this one 2-0. Ryan Yarbrough is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the keys to this guy is throwing strikes. He's not a big strikeout pitcher, only averages less than 7 strikeouts per 9 innings pitched. So he's more of a pitch to contact guy, and you'll know if he's on early. He needs to get quick outs early in counts.
Digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty B, this team's been playing some good ball. You know, Yogi Berra has that saying, it's getting late early, and D-Row, they're starting to open up a nice lead in the month of May.
I like that line right there. Yeah, without question, this team has played well the whole month of April, found themselves in first place with a nice division lead, and they want to continue to put that foot on the throttle.
Horner's got it for the 1st out.
Batting second, the 3rd baseman, Eric Sogard.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And a good 2-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the sweet swinging left-handed hitting outfielder Christian Yelich. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. One and 2 for Christian Yelich. And he watches a called 3rd strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're down 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Victor Caratini. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ball one to start the at-bat. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
3-0 now.
You can bet they love ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
The pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
Now batter, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Runner at second here with one man out. 1-2 as he chases the slider. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. Oh, and it's off target, and he'll be safe at third.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
The 2-0 on the way is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia looks up. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Number 14 on the season. And the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now batting.
Here's Javier Baez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 3 runs already home here. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Two and two now to Baez. Hit on the ground to short. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40. Wilson Contreras.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate. First offering on its way.
Yeah.
2 out, nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
To the plate now, Nico Horner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
Ball inside.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Brewers nothing. So here is Avisail Garcia, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Count remains at 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's Justin Smoke now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Jed Jerko.
Here's Jed Jerko now to try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this pitch arsenal, you just got to find a way to shorten up and battle, put something in play.
Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited their low chase rate, or percentage of swings that are on pitches outside of the strike zone, as one reason for their success so far in this game. That number is under 20% right now. So up and down the lineup, they're doing a great job of picking on pitches they're more likely to do damage with.
Leading off for the Cubs.
Thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
0-1 pitch on its way. Lifted in the air out to right. Garcia giving chase. But he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight show. You miss it and you're picking
on his way to the mound. And he's going to make an inning. You have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. So that'll bring up Jason. Ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's in there, 2-1. Runner at third here, nobody out. Sharp ground ball to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
The batter, the first baseman, Victor Caratini.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. And their runners at the corners now. Hit hard towards center. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping in now, Ryan Yarbrough, as he'll show bunt and come up empty at strike one. And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
1-1.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
1 ball.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Schwarber comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. 1 and 1 to Schwarber. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2 and 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3 and 1 to the Cubs left fielder.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too, and here he is again still with the bases loaded.
Stepping into the box, Javier Baez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First delivery to him on the way. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. This one's flared off to the right side. Garcia coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Throw to second, and he's out. But one run is in to score on the play.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 8 and the Brewers nothing. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch to him. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home. It's the outside corner, strike 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch.
2-2 down.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Set to get his day started, Manny Pena, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
3-0 pitch. Is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the third. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. Here comes the first pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Striding in, Nico Horner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
The center fielder.
First offering on its way. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hard hit toward the hole. And that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jason Kipnis is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
On to first, and that takes care of Kipnis. A double play.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Stepping into the box, Jason Hayward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. 1-2 now.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here. Victor Caratini would be next. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Liner toward right center. Kane will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies as it remains an 8-0 ball game. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Eric Sogard. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Late that time for a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
And here's Christian Yelich now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity from the breakthrough. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike now. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Here's the 1-2. Another one sent foul. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Just hung in there on that one. Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
So here's Avisail Garcia. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First offering on its way. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Garcia is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted into center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We played 4 full. The Cubs are on top 8-2. New inning set to get underway. Now at the plate, Victor Caratini. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And this one misses inside, a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. From the stretch. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Jed Jerko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Jerko is retired, and there's one away.
Second baseman.
Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Lifted in the air out towards left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
So now to the plate, Manny Pena. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
The 2-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Third home run for him on the year, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Swing right there, Dan. That had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Ben Gamble will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Ben Gamble.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1.
0-1.
2 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Caratini's got it, and the side is retired. But the Brewers do get 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. It's now an 8-4 score. Brent Suter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 35, Brent Suter.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Javier Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Two and 0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Two and 2 now to Baez. A bouncer up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. In his career versus this pitcher, he brings a 4-for-12 line. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
At the plate, Nico Horner, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Swing, and he pops him up. Arcia into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Standing in, Jason Kipnis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1 home.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time is looked at for ball 3. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Garcia. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jason Hayward.
Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
1-1. Count 1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. In the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, so digging in now, Eric Sogard. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Now the 1-0.
Nope.
Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And there's one down now.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Now in the box, Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box now, Avisail Garcia. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far.
Ball one.
And he lays off for ball one. A swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Seventh inning ready to roll. So striding in, Victor Caratini. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
Victor Caratini.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Garcia to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look with Show Track. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. So here now is the pitcher, Ryan Yarbrough. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
Ball. I got to count 1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Up next to the Cubs.
Here's Chris Bryant now. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Garcia. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Cubs are down in order. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Alec Mills gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 30, Alec Mills.
Digging in, Justin Smoke will try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed, and that's a special home run. Justin Smoke continues to add to his major league total. That's the 200th home run in what's turning into a pretty nice career.
And guys, 200 homers is a feat a lot of players never even get close to. If you get to this point, you've definitely established yourself as something of a decent power threat. So you can bet pitchers are aware of his power when he steps into the batter's box. He's definitely earned some respect.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0.
Ball left outside.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now here's the pitch.
Hey.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home because you're scuffling so bad.
Standing in now, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
That's in. Ball 2. Ball 3.
Well-timed run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Well, this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting, catcher, Manny Pena.
Now to the plate, Manny Pena. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
In the dirt here, and the runners will stay put here on ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Stepping in now, Lorenzo Cain, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Brewers claw back just a bit on the solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Cubs 8 and the Brewers 5. Ray Black has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Ray Black.
Ready for another chance? Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Kyle Schwarber.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fouled away. Now here's the pitch. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Ready on 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Jerko has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The catcher, Wilson Contreras.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. And it ain't coming back. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Wilson Contreras. Number 10 for him on the year as they open up a 4-run lead. No doubt an impressive home run, so we'll employ show track for a more in-depth look. 112 miles an hour was the exit velocity off the bat, so it's no wonder why it ended up having the impressive distance that it did. So striding forward now, Nico Horner. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And it's fouled away. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Brewers 5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eric Sogard. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Now pitch on the way. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner on first. He pulls this one into right, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Brandon Morrow comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Avisail Garcia will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Whoa, that counts.
First and second here with nobody out. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
He's set. Here it comes. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
Fouled off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Ball 2.
2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, the pitch.
We got full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. The next 3-2. Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen, and we'll see how they go after the next guy here.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
To the plate now, Jed Jerko lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase, but he can't get to it, and this might clear the bases. And the run is in to score from third.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Orlando.
So a crucial moment here in standing in Orlando Arcia, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's set, and the pitch.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fast